Hey everyone, it's Rachel. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to create a special effects element using the Color Therapy app. Special effects like these can be manually added into any scene to create a magical feel. You can use them in fantasy images such as with dragons, fairies, or enchantresses, or turn a regular scene into a magical one. So these are really going to pop against a dark background. So let's start off with a black background. And the colors that you would want to use, I recommend, are under the neon palette. So any of these colors are really going to pop out. So I'm going to start off with choosing a medium blue, and let's use the airbrush. Set the opacity to 50 and the size to 45. And with your finger, you're just going to start to draw curved lines coming from one point downward. And some of those lines can be longer than others. So it kind of looks like a comet. And I might draw some smaller ones next to it as well. Now I'm going to select the really bright blue and add another layer, and mostly just focusing on the middle. And then switch over to white, and in the very middle of that, just start to draw even more of a bright area. So I'm just adding layers. So I'm building upon layers now. Now let's begin to smear it. So use the smear tool, set the size to 2, and you want to set the intensity at 100. And then with your finger, just drag your finger down and just create really nice and smooth lines. And you're just following the curve of those lines. So it starts to really create a nice, smooth, ghostly look to it. Let's add a few little elements. So switch over to the pen tool, set the size to 2 and opacity at 40. Now with that medium blue, draw little jagged lines here and there coming in and out of those lines. And you can use the bright blue as well if you want. So these little lines give it an electric feel. Switch back over to the airbrush tool now. Set the opacity at 100 now, and the size can be at 10. And using both the white and the blue, both shades of white and blue, add in little dots around our element. You can make some of them a bit bigger and some a little bit smaller. And then go back to the pen tool one more time. Set the size to 7 and opacity at 50. And now add in more white dots so you can just kind of use your finger to dot it, adding in different sizes. I'm going to focus the most on where the white part is in our element. You can lower the size further and add a few more little jagged lines in there too if you want, just to really make it look electric. And that's it. Add in even more bright particles by applying the galaxy effect under the effects tab. These elements work best on a dark background, so they really pop. Remember, you can use any color to create these. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.